Welcome back to another episode of Deer Season 23. We're gonna keep rolling into turkey season with updates from the farm. This time, it's my turn. A couple of months ago, I was lucky enough to find a new piece of dirt. It's 93 acres, and I was able to purchase it. So now all the work begins. I got the old man up there. Terry came up to check it out with me after we closed on it, and we did a walkthrough. Scott, Forrest, Terry, and myself, and kind of checked out the property and started laying it out using DeerCast maps. A few weeks after that, Scott went back up to the farm with my good buddy Logan Burke, and they were doing an assessment on what we need to do as far as a prescribed burn coming up this spring. More to come on that a little bit later. In the meantime, Scott was putting out some analogics, and we're off and rolling on the new farm.
This is a new parcel that Matt got. They had such terrible luck this year hunting. He decided to look for another piece. So this one is going to be as groovy gets. I kid you not. This is one of the neatest places I've seen. And we saw more buck sign, more rubs and sign and scrapes on this piece than that I've got on my farm. So it was exciting to walk through it, and we said, all right, here's a natural fit structurally. The timber has kind of an indentation right there, an inside corner, if you will, right here, outside corner right there. We said it dumps out naturally. Let's put a food plot right here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They'll put a little, either biologic, non-typical clover or clover plus plot here. He's figuring out right now. He's got it all on DeerCast, fortunately. And we'll find out exactly how many acres. I doubt that it's even going to be an acre, but it might be. Probably 3/4 maybe. What a farm. What a farm. If Scott and Matt aren't here, Forrest and I will come up and try and keep an eye on things for them.
I like the way you're thinking.
Once you get your food plot planted, you mow a trail through here and you mow another one over there and direct them to where you want them. And I think this thing's gonna be awfully fun to hunt.
We got a couple trail cameras up, and we had some analogics out, so it'll be interesting to see what is on the cameers.
So we're a little late now. I doubt that you're gonna find much. Most of those big deer, their horns are off right now already, but you never know. You might have one or two. You might be surprised.
So.
Anyways, well, let's keep going.
All right, now I gotta find the buggy.
Park it.
We'll be fine, Forrest.
First shed of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's an old one, but man, he's got a cool main beam on him.
All right.
Oh, nice.
But what a pretty buck that would have been.
That's as close as we've come to a rack in a while, Scott.
Well, there's nothing like starting with a blank canvas, and that's kind of what we have here. It's a blank canvas. We've picked a spot that's pretty centrally located. We're gonna come in here and mow it, obviously with brush hog, and maybe burn it. Not real sure yet, but we want to at least get another food plot kind of located right here. The one that we just mapped out was right across the top here, just against the timber. So we'd like to get these two fairly close together, maybe cut a little trail between the two, put the blind, the muddy, or the hawk right here to where you could see down that trail over to the other food plot. And I think all you'd have to do is just sit there and watch them come in and then pick the biggest one and shoot him dead.
That easy.
It's pretty easy, no brainer. I love this, I really do. This is so groovy up here, I ain't kidding you. This turns your crank because it's all big buck habitat. That's why I like it, and you could see a buck coming up through here at any spot, any point, and come summertime, June, July, this thing's gonna be so woolly, it's gonna look altogether different come summertime than it is right now.
What's neat is we have DeerCast maps open. We've been able to kind of get everything situated as we've gone. So we see a tree we like, I put a waypoint. A little area for the food plot, put a waypoint. We actually carved out a food plot by using the tracker tool, and then I went ahead and used the line distance and our area plot rather, and set it up, figured out how many acres it is. So pretty much it's like with one walkthrough, setting the whole farm up.
Yes, one walkthrough. So
pretty handy.
It is very handy. Now you can't hardly screw it up.
Oh well. There's a will, there's a way. When there's a Matt, there's a way.
Blame it on Scott.
After our tough season last year, we kind of leaned on one of Mark and Terry's favorite sayings, and that's find a better spot or make your spot better. So Matt found hopefully a better spot here, and we're going to go up today and start putting in some work to make this exactly what we want it to be for this fall. We've got the Bragging Rights Apple Attractant, but we're going to go ahead and mix this up with our corn, try and make it a little more palatable, a little more flavorful, and hopefully the deer love it. I've got about 600 pounds of corn, and then 6, 12, 24 pounds of the Braggin' Rights Apple Analogics, and then 1.5 gallons of the Braggin' Rights Mineral Liquid. Logan, first thoughts on the farm?
Dude, it's gonna be a killer spot. I don't know about a sleeper because it's pretty obviously good, but I'm pumped about it for you guys.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. So this stuff has got a little bit of corn in it. It's got a lot of mineral and flavoring. I'm not gonna taste it, but it smells really good.
Hey, give it a little try.
No.
Got a little salt to it. Be happy.
Let's see what you found. Oh, heck yeah. I think we recognize that buck from the Reconics too.
That's a sweet little lake corner.
Yeah. This awesome scrape that we got going on right down in here, and then lo and behold, Logan spotted another. So that's number 2. Turn that one around. Oh, he's got some little kickers and stuff. Heck yeah, that's good news, good sign.
Oh man, this place is sweet.
Yeah.
We have tons of plans for this little farm and excited to show you more as we head along in deer season 23. In the meantime, we're gonna roll it on back and flash back to deer season 22. We're gonna check out a hunt with Brandon and Parker Jennings. Thanks for watching this episode. We got plenty more to come, so keep tagging along. This segment is brought to you by Analogics. Protect your herd with the power of science.
You know, an early October cold front can be amazing. You know, we've had several days of bad DeerCast. To come in this weekend, we've got several greats lined up. So I'm bringing my stepdad into town, and Parker and his girlfriend are coming in. We're gonna run 2 crews, and we'll see what we can get done. All right, we got a crew going this weekend. We're gonna run 2 crews all weekend. My stepdad Shannon came up. Parker's girlfriend Brighton is gonna film him. DeerCast is great all weekend long, so we're super excited. We're gonna go hit them hard. We got north winds on Friday, south winds on Saturday, so I'll get out here and see if at least one of these crews can't put one down this weekend. DeerCast is calling for an awesome, awesome sit.
It's October the 8th. It's a little bit warm today. We don't quite have the best wind for this spot, so we're gonna stay nice and shut up in the muddy blind here. We had some deer that were on the field whenever we got here, running a little late. So we're hunting at our lease, and Dad is down at our city lease right now, him and my grandpa. I'm gonna see if I can either get her on one or find one that I like. I actually hurt my back this week at work, so I'm gonna be shooting a crossbow, and hopefully we can get something done. Oh, skinny legs, no gut, no brisket.
All right, first hunt of the year on the city farm. Parker is actually at another farm. We hunted 2 different farms we hunted yesterday. He had a really good hunt yesterday. We did not. The food plot is gonna look a little weak when you see it on camera, but I actually left the grass tall and drilled right into it on this farm because the deer always find the food plot as soon as we plant them. It's so overpopulated and eat them to the ground. We've already seen 5 does and 2 bucks. We just got set up. So DeerCast says great. Our wind is not exactly ideal. Hopefully Parker and Brighton have a good hunt too. They're sitting on the pond plot over there where Parker almost got a good one the other night. So like I said, hopefully between the 2 of the crews we got going tonight, somebody has a good hunt. Oh, stop. 1 buck's looking. No, stop. Don't move. There he's going. Sit in my chair. Stop. Play yards. Leave it over. Man. Go ahead, blast it. All right, reload. He is dead. What a deer, dude. That is giant.
This is my biggest deer. I think this is my biggest deer. It's my biggest deer ever.
That's so freaking awesome. That's a big deer. Got it done with the old stuff. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, we're coming to this first hunt on the farm. First set's usually one of the best. I did not have that deer on camera.
Not far of a track down. We can pull the truck right up to him.
Yeah. Those are my favorite kind, buddy. Woo! DeerCast said great, and it did not disappoint, baby. That is early. Man, you got it done early. It is.
Oh gosh.
What time is it? 6:20.
6:20.
We're gonna get home early tonight. I like it.
Oh, let's get out and go look at that big boy.
Oh wow. Look at the head on this deer. On this one.
What a stud, man. What a deer. Heck yes. What a stud.
Oh, skinny legs, no cat, no brisket. They're a 2 or 3-year-old. He's probably 3 years old.
Matt?
He's dead. He's an absolute stud. I'm not 100% sure who that is. I'll have to call Dad. He was definitely mature. He's a big old dead boy. Knuckles.
Hey, we're standing over Shannon's. I just saw you shot one too.
Yeah.
Dude, how good's the shot?
Huh?
How good's the shot?
A little high on the entry, but it came out about mid-lung on the exit. He's pouring blood out.
Oh yeah! Did we
seriously
just double up tonight?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god. Sit tight. We're gonna load up and we'll be there. I wanna go with you when we recover this. That is so awesome. Congrats, man.
That's what we like to see, boys and girls. I think we're gonna find that deer at the end of this trail.
All right, here we are at the scene of the crime. Just found Parker's arrow. Just watched the footage. This deer should be absolutely smoked. So we're gonna hop on this blood trail and go in there, try and recover your prize.
Yes, sir.
Got it. Let's get on that blood. All right. Here you go. His blood is spraying all the way up through here. And I can see it all the way. That's a great sign. There's tons of it right there. There's some right back here. Oh my God, he's right here. Snaky to bit us. We're sitting here trying to work the blood trail out. We're all standing within 5 feet of the deer. What a buck, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Congratulations, dude.
Thanks.
We got 2 hammers on the ground nights. We work hard all summer just for nights just like this, I'm telling you. Permit notched. All right, here we are. We got this deer out. I've got a million Reconnex pictures of this deer. It's a deer we know very well. Parker got it done tonight on an absolute stud of a shot. That deer didn't go 80 yards in total. It was a huge, big, wide, 4-foot wide blood trail. Talk about a plan coming together. You know, my stepdad came up because this was DeerCast did great the whole weekend. And little do we know, we were gonna get them both done in the same night, within minutes of each other, actually. What a night. I don't think we've ever had a night like this. I wanna get the other deer out and put them together here and show y'all what a night we just had. Wow, that's all you can say to this. What a night. 2 absolute Missouri giants hit the ground. I'd say you guys are both pretty happy with what you did tonight, aren't you?
Very. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit? A little bit? The whole year comes together just like that all at once. What an awesome, awesome night. When DeerCast says great, you better be in the woods.
Get ahead of your game with a 14-day DeerCast prediction, mapping, radar, wind check, rain station, path tracking, and more. Prep, predict, and pursue with DeerCast.
After getting those tags filled, I started hunting really hard, and I had a string of bad luck like you wouldn't believe. You know, every time I wanted them to zig, they'd zag. I could not get it to come together. But I had a good buddy who knew I was having a hard time this year. He actually offered up a property to me. There's several good bucks on this bean field. So here in this early December stretch, maybe I can get it done on his property.
All right, a little bow madness in the hunter's orange. It is doe season here in Missouri, but we are on a plot actually bow hunting. A buddy of mine has a bean field that's got several good deer showing up, and he was very gracious and allowed me to come put this hawk blind in here and hunt a couple of them. So DeerCast says great. It's supposed to be great all day long. Pressure's 30.5 and rising all day. Super cold. It's in the low 30s today. Yesterday it was almost 60 and the wind was howling. But like I say, there's 3 or 4 shooters using this bean field. So hopefully here in the next few days, I can punch that first Missouri tag on one of these big old bucks in here. What an exciting night. I couldn't even do any interviews during the hunt because there was deer everywhere. They finally all filtered off. I actually see one coming back out. We're gonna try and sneak out now before we have to run any deer off. Get right back in here tomorrow and hunt these. There's several deer in that one big split G2 buck. I want that deer bad. It's doe season in Missouri, so we gotta wear all the hunter's orange, but we are bow hunting tonight, going back in there, try and kill that big split 2 buck that we were on last night. It's been pretty regular, so we're gonna sneak in. Hopefully tonight's our night. All right, December the 4th, back at him. Got the Matthews in hand. Back in here, hunting that big deer later on last night. He come out at 64 yards, he bedded down. He came to 48.5 yards. And he turned broadside. I could have taken the shot, but it was whisper quiet last night. And the deer was kind of on edge. It was a recipe for disaster. Had I cut that arrow loose, I know he would have jumped string. So I'm kind of hoping that we'll get in here and we'll get a little bit better shot at him tonight, get him a little more comfortable. DeerCast says good tonight. We got a perfect south wind. It's blowing us right back over this pond that we got behind us. So last night this absolutely filled up with deer. It was just an awesome night. They were moving way before dark. So just hoping for a similar night tonight. Maybe we can actually get it done tonight. Use him. Yeah, that's it.
Got that hawk blind set up in there, hunted that buck 2 different days, and what awesome footage. He was keyed in on those beans. We knew he wasn't going anywhere, but we needed a specific wind to hunt there. The next few days, we're not gonna have it, but it looks like around December the 8th, the wind's gonna change and we'll be right back in there on it.
All right, here we go. December the 8th. Still wearing that hunter's orange. Back to the spot with that buck with them big split G2s. Haven't had the right wind to hunt him until yesterday. But I had plans last night. I could not get here. DeerCast says okay. But he has been on this field in the mornings and the evenings every day. So I'm hoping he makes another appearance and comes within range this time. It's not even 2 o'clock yet. I've already got a little buck out on the field. So I'm feeling pretty good about tonight, but I'm just gonna sit it out. I'm self-filming all alone. It's gonna be tough if he comes in, especially if he was on, like he was on that doe the other night. He was running around all over the place. Hopefully he just comes in, nice little feeding pattern. I can able to get it done on my own. Self-filming, but we shall see. Fingers crossed, I need to get it done tonight. don't tell you how bad the year's going, I don't know what does. Been hunting hard. Finally get a big one at 20 yards. And that happens. I didn't think he would spook off like that. Wow. Penetration. I hope I didn't hit that on shoulder. I didn't hear it. I'm hoping I went through and hit that off shoulder. He was slightly cornering away. I'm hoping I went through and caught that off shoulder. Oh my gosh. 43 yards. That deer has put me through the ringer. I've hunted him. This is the third day. And he's put me through the ringer every day. And today especially I had him at 20 yards. Dead to rights. Had to let down, move the camera, drew again. He started to turn and walk off. And then I bleeded, thinking to stop him. You know, he's slightly cornering away. Thought I was gonna zip him, and he took off. Well, I got the 43 yards right there, and the field was so full. The does kept wanting to clear the field. Oh, I hope that works out. I could not tell where I hit. I need to go back and review the footage, but oh, please. I hope that shot went through and hit that off shoulder. If so, he should be dead right down there. All right, trying a little selfie mode with this big camera holding it here, but just consulted DeerCast track, watched a few hits on there, recorded the shot, sent it to Mark and a couple other guys. Everybody's pretty confident that that's a dead deer, just judging by the way he ran off, where it went in, opened. Should have caught that jugular. I mean, horrible shot. Own it. I don't know what happened. I was completely calm. I must have just twitched a little bit on the release, but it happens. You know, 43 yards is not a far shot. That deer is completely relaxed. I've passed him 2 other nights, once at 48.5 and another at 50 because it was calm and he wasn't relaxed. Waited for the perfect opportunity. Tonight, he gave me 2 great opportunities and I messed them both up. But I think we're gonna find that deer. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna get on blood, and if the blood's super heavy, we're gonna go for about 150, 200 yards. Because if I did hit where I think I hit, we'll find him within that range. So, gonna trudge in. Mark thinks it's 100% dead deer, so he's usually pretty good about knowing these things. So, hopefully he's right. We're gonna go in here. You know, DeerCast track says it should be a dead deer. Let's hope I got him. Well, that's awesome. It started pouring, washing our blood trail away. We're gonna try and hurry up and see if we can't do it before I wash it clean out. It is absolutely pouring right now. Blood everywhere. Everywhere. That's a good sign. With my arrow. Covered in blood. Hey, anyone's right there? There he is, okay.
Thank you so much, man. What a giant. Thank you, Matt. Let's see if we can't get him out of here and get him propped up, get some better footage of him. All right, here he is, next morning. You know, it started absolutely pouring on us last night as we were doing the recovery. Had to get the camera equipment put away. I haven't even had time to get any pictures of this deer yet. But so happy to have finally filled my Missouri tag. You know, a good buddy of mine let me hunt that farm. He had all those standing beans and it was just a ticket. We took that hawk blind in there, set it up, started hunting it immediately, and started seeing this deer. Had a lot of great encounters, and I finally got it done. You know, the shot wasn't exactly what I wanted. I still don't know how that happened. You know, it was perfectly calm. Thought I was doing everything right, good release, and maybe I flinched just a little bit. But, you know, that's bow hunting. I did get lucky. The rage covered me, and I got my prize on the ground. What a great deer. What a great hunt. Thank you to my buddy Matt for letting me hunt this deer. Oh, just keep trucking on. Now that I finally got a tag punched on December the 8th, maybe I can get a few more punched for the end of the season.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by DeerCast Maps. Everything you need to get ahead of your game.